Hello everybody, this is Nerdy Geeky, and today we are back for another episode of MINEGLADE. Yes, I am back. I've taken a couple of weeks off, a couple of months off, sorry. I was working for a couple of weeks of that, and then after that, I decided I just needed a bit of a break, and a break's not bad. It is worth having a break. I also got some kind of new equipment. Instead of my microphone being on the table on my desk in front of me, which was kind of awkward, and I would knock it every so often. It's actually on a boom arm now, and I'm hoping that reduces noise. I'm hoping that it's closer to me, so it's like louder, or you know, it's picking up my voice better. I'm not sure about the pop guard though now, but yeah, I think I'm ready to get back to this. I might put a couple of episodes in the bank while we do this. I haven't really done anything since. I really have taken a break from Minecraft. I've played a couple of other games recently. Instead, I'm just going to move the arm slightly. Okay, mostly because I saw that, yeah, saw that it looked like it might have been a bit quiet. So, an issue I was having a little while ago, and you know this, is that on my test server, I could get this door to work, both sides. So if I hit this button, in my test world, this would come up normally, and in this world, it wouldn't. Only these two would come up to where they're supposed to, and these would get dragged back down again to this level here. There'd be a gap, basically. I've managed to fix that. So, it doesn't look super pretty, but it doesn't matter because it's just for me. And you can see how I fixed it there. Instead of hooking... Oh, I'll tell you what. Instead of hooking this up straight to here, which is what I was doing before, I've actually taken it all the way around first. And basically the signal goes all the way around and then effectively starts where the other button starts. So it's just like clicking the other button. I do not know why that was necessary, but apparently it was. So that's working, which is brilliant. That's exactly what I wanted. I've got a button on the inside now. I feel a little bit more safe when I'm doing a lot of stuff in here. I have added this red shulker box here, and what's underneath that, if you can see if I do this enough, there's a hopper under there, leads to a dispenser, and that just dispenses everything into lava. That's my rubbish bin. Yep, there we go. Look at that, perfect. Really, really happy with that. So where we left off last time, we finally got a beacon, and we've got a mob farm. And I have been on here and there just to AFK at the mob farm. Works really well. The restrictions on how long you can AFK before you get kicked, which is like 10 to 20 minutes on the server, is really annoying. That really restricts how much I can get. But for me, I'm getting enough. I'm actually starting to destroy the arrows that I'm getting because the arrows are horrendous. But things like bones for bone meal and bone blocks, and of course gunpowder for rockets. Loads of it. Absolutely loads of rockets, loads of bones. Fantastic. Today, I want to get into this. There's a couple of things I want to get done today, and I don't want this video to be too long. I want it to be about half an hour like normal. So, what we're going to be doing today is, you can see I've got one beam, what's it called? I just said it as well. Anyway, I've got one of these, and I've made room for 4, and I need 3 more. Now, what I have been doing on and off is manually farming wither skeleton skulls, and I've managed to get 9. Fantastic, because that is 3 more beacons. Beacon is the word that I was looking for, and I could not remember. So what we need to do now is we need to go to the end. We need to go kill 3 withers and... Okay, we need to go kill 3... Oh, wrong way. 3 withers, and then we can... And then we can have our 4 beacons in the middle. The other issue we've got, and that's I'll talk about the other issue later. Let's get this done, and then I'll talk about what we're going to do in the second half of the video, because I'm hoping it will be a really quick thing that we can do. I'm going to take a chance and not use the carved pumpkin. We're mostly going to be around the thing. Yeah, nah, should be alright, should be alright. That's all we need. We just need those 2 things. Let's give it a go. Woo-boo-doo! So let's not look at anyone, but yeah, it's been a while since I've been here. It really has been a couple of months. I've only just sort of flown around, had a look around. We have a new member on the server, Tillum or Tylum. I think it's Tillum. I'm not sure. It's 1 L, so it should be Tylum, but you never know. But anyway, he's on the server. He's Sam's friend. Really happy to have him, and I hope he's enjoying himself. I hope I'm looking forward to seeing what he brings to the server. To be honest with you, apparently he's quite an avid Minecraft player and he knows his stuff. So he may build some really awesome stuff. Apparently they're on about a transport system, which would be very, very cool. We need to make our first one of this and then just like hightail it out of here. Was this me? Ooh, this could mean that somebody else has been to the end recently. That's nice. I want to see some some activity on the server. So let's hope that this still works. Ooh, let's get out of here. Because he explodes, and when he explodes, it hurts if you stand too close. Come on. There it is. Ah, there it is. Ah, it's so loud. I need to turn my volume down. I can't even hear myself speak. Oh. Yep. Yep, here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boom. There goes number 1, and we got a Wither Skull. I wonder if you get one of those every time then. And there's our Nether Star. That's what I wanted. Okay, let's set up number 2. That is so loud. Like, so loud. 1 second. Okay, I'll turn my volume down because I was just deafening myself there. I will turn that down for the recording. This is why I record the audio and the video separately. Here we go for the second one. Can you imagine fighting these manually, like normally? Be honest with you, I've not fought one normally. Yeah, I do get... oh, Wither. They look different. Oh, they look different. They're different heads. Sweet. Poppity. Okay, pop. My computer likes to do that sometimes. I don't know why. It's so irritating. I have looked it up. And there we go. I got one of each. Wither and Vulnerable. Interesting. These are all different heads. I'm very excited by that. That was actually an unexpected get. I mean, we all knew that we were going to get Wither Skulls, but Nether Stars, but getting the actual Wither Skulls like that's cool. So, badoo, we're done here. I just realised something. Oh no, the last time I slept in the bed was that. I thought the last time I slept in the bed was a bed that I destroyed and moved. So there we go. Yeah, that's cool. So we got a Wither one already. But now we got those 2 as well. Right, let's go make these beacons. Okie dokie. I had to get some obsidian. So 1, 2, and 3. There we go. I tell you what, I'll keep the obsidian in here. I'll keep the glass on me for a second. So let's go put this away. I still haven't made a door into here. I don't know. I want this door to be into here, like to be really, really grand. I don't want to have to keep doing this. It's kind of crap, isn't it? It's kind of crap. So let's just do this. Pop, pop, pop. Look at that. Let's take some iron. You don't actually need the iron. Yes, you do. Okay, now we got speed. Let's do strength. Oh, I can't do strength because I need another tier. Okay, let's do resistance. Let's do jump boost. I've tried jump boost before and I'm not always a fan. But then it actually only really works within the boundaries of this. Actually, it's actually pretty accurate to the boundaries of this pyramid. And we need to start filling this up with farms soon as well. Smaller farms like crop farms. Wow. I think I can actually tell the difference in speed already. That's cool. That's very cool. So that's what I wanted. That's really a lot of this is for aesthetics, but that's what I wanted. I hope this audio isn't too quiet. I really hope this audio is okay. So we are going to move on to the next part of this now, which is the main part of the episode. I just wanted to get that done. I'm going to need more glass, actually, not less. What we need, as evident by what I just did, is we need iron. And we need a lot of iron. And for that, I need an iron farm. But before I can have an iron farm, I need to make myself a villager farm. So a villager breeder. So that is what I'll be doing today. And to get a villager breeder, I need 3 villagers. Now, there's a village just outside of here. I'm just going to take 3 villagers. Hopefully one's a brown coat for farming. And for this, today, I'm going to be using Impulse SV. He's got a nice tutorial. It still works, apparently. And I do really recommend Impulse SV. He sounds like a really nice guy. He really knows his mechanics, especially his villager mechanics. I'm just looking around. I'm going to need those, and I'm going to need like trapdoors and stuff. So I'm going to gather all the materials that I need and brush up on how to make this, and then I'll make it in the style that I usually do, which is kind of like, yeah, you can build along if you want, but you should probably go, and I will link Impulse's video in the description below. This is going to be it's going to be a little bit temporary, but maybe like permanent temporary, like permarary. So I'm going to need more doors than that, and I'm going to need some ladders and stuff. So anyway, let's zoom when I got all the stuff, and we'll get started on that. Okay, folks, I have decided that I'm going to put the villager breeder here. So we're right next to the mob farm, which has been working away as well, which is great. I've been emptying these chests. By the way, a little while ago, just a little aside, a little while ago, I said I was having a problem where there was stuff going in the bottom chest and there was stuff going in the top chest. Obviously now there's no stuff in the top chest, and it really was that that hopper there. That hopper was pointing downwards, and for some reason it was pointing downwards. And hoppers always take from above. You know, items always flow down before they flow across. But for some reason, because it was flowing directly down to that, it was flowing across and down. So I don't know why that was happening, but putting all of these hoppers facing exactly the same way seemed to fix that. So I don't know what's going on there, but it's fixed. So I am now going to start the villager breeder. So what you basically need to do in the beginning is to make like a mini farm. So we only need a 9x9 section for the farm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Boom. And we're going to fill this in with dirt. I'm taking this directly from Impulse SV's video. His video is like 5 years old, and it still works because he knows how to make these kind of farms and breeders and things like that. He makes them so incredibly like sort of simple, you know, not too much redstone. I mean, there's no redstone in this, and so on and so forth. That they work. They work brilliantly. I've got everything in this shulker box that I need. So I need dirt. Sorry if it's a bit laggy. As soon as I start recording, my computer just lags out. It just dies. It's not a bad computer. That's the annoying thing about this. This is the 4th row. So we want to leave the middle one. Thank you. There we go. I did bring a little extra of everything. Oh, I tell you what, having this boom arm is way, way better. Oh, my McAfee always just wants to update when I'm playing this. As you can see also, I'm so kind of rich that I made a diamond hoe. Let's have a look. Now I've done that, we want to... I don't like that. I don't want to see that. I want to see dirt. That's just a picky thing for me. Now, I'm just trying to think what he said. We could probably put the water in. Don't need any more dirt. Put the water in. Put that in here. I will need this. We're going to be planting carrots. Not just yet, though, because I'm going to need these villagers to go up. So, we'll do it over here. Whoops. Yeah. So what I'm going to need to do is that. Oh, I have to keep going back to this shulker box, aren't I? I just want this trapdoor. Just want this trap. Did I not bring trapdoors? What an idiot! I'll just make some. I swear I picked up trapdoors. I did pick up trapdoors. I have no idea where I put those trapdoors. I have put them in here with the lily pads. I knew I picked some up. What a moron. Anyway. Oh, that's another thing. We put a lily pad here just so... See how they can walk on it? That means the villagers aren't going to get stuck in there. So let's put that there and that there. We're going to need more than that of carrots. That needs to go like that, basically. We don't need that anymore. We're going to need signs. And I'm going to take glass. I'm using white stained glass again. Because I kind of like to keep with the white stained glass. I really like it. It's a real clean look, but at the same time, it's not. I kind of find the normal glass kind of boring. So let's take that. Let's take that. I did bring a little extra just in case. Don't need the doors yet. Just glass. That signs is the thing I'm trying to think of. And that. Okay. So what we're gonna do, you see, we're gonna have water flowing down here. So they're gonna drop into the water. I think the water starts here, but I will double check that. And we're just going to have them going out a couple ways in, like this. Okay. I'm going to neaten this up at some point because I don't like the look of this stone. So there might be some funny cuts at some point. Mostly because I haven't recorded in a while, I'm not sort of used to it, and at the same time, there's a lot of like bits and bobs to do here, and this is just me sort of being picky. So we're gonna have the water flow down to about here. So we're gonna need that and that there. Oh, I do not like the look of this. Let's make it all nice and even like this. Okay. So yes, let's make it all nice and even around here. So I want to sort of nail the aesthetic straight away. So this needs to be absolutely sectioned off. No, thank you, sir. Yeah, so this needs to be kept, obviously they need to be kept safe. Another reason why I'm putting this here is when I'm in there, up there, and this is working, this here is still like a spawnable area. And that means that the villagers will breed at the same time I'm getting mobs for items and things like that. So that works to my advantage really well. As far as I remember, you do put that there like that. I'm not going to close this off completely at the moment because I need to be able to get in and out. And again, this isn't permanent, so I'm not too worried about the way it looks. For now, as long as it looks tidy enough, that'll be good enough for me. Oh yeah. Need a decent amount of white stained glass. Okay, there we go. I need... I'm just going to get one for now. Just want to see how the water's working when I put it. That's exactly what I want. And then I need another water there. So, yeah, like I said, no redstone, no nothing. Just as long as the water physics still work, which apparently they do. Cool. I need them to... So, basically what happens is... they'll have kids in here. The kids will automatically walk down here. They think this, because this trapdoor is here, this is a full block, and they walk off into the water. The water pushes them here. They float up. There's a gap. And then when they grow, basically there's a gap, and then there's water again. So when they grow up, they will actually grow up big enough to catch the next level of water and float up. And that's how you separate like the kids from the adults. That's also how you put in your thing system. So really... I think you can put this up a couple more. But we could probably put this here. Or here. I tell you what. As far as I know, I can do this. And we don't want zombies to hit them, so we have to do that. Do that. Put a thing there, so... this is where that comes in, because this has got silk touch. I think this is going to go here. With the lever on it. This is kind of our safety valve. So... let me put this here. Let me put it here for a second, because I just want to put that in there like that. So, there we go. I'll leave them open for now, because they're going to be open the vast majority of the time. Am I going to be able to get out if I jump into here? No is the answer to that. Cool. There'll be more water on top of that. I'll tell you what. I did it anyway. What a surprise. Cool. We're going to have to sleep in a second. I'm actually powering through this a lot faster than I expected. So, let's pop that in just for a second. Actually, no. Let's pop that in for a second. Let's take 2 buckets of water. Move that, put that, because it's easier to jump up. So, that shouldn't flow down. We'll put that there like that. This is where our adults are going to pop up, and then we can ship them off wherever we want to from here. So if I just sort of remind myself by putting this, getting dark, putting this here. Cool. Sleep. This is not the safest area to be sleeping in, so I like to sleep ASAP before things start spawning too much. Right. Let's get rid of these. These. That's done now. I need the hoe. That's mine. Need those 2. Glass. I will need more glass at some point, so let's put that like that. Cool. So what we want to do now, I'm going to plant all the crops now. So when we start shipping the villagers in, the plants already, the carrots are already grown, and they can start passing them out, hand them out. Okay, boom. Nice diamond hoe to keep. Let's just start planting these. You know, apparently this should give like a decent turnover of villagers, and I'm not just getting villagers for the iron. Okay, weird graphics glitches there. I've been having those. Lately. So let's just like sort of plug this place up. So that is the farm done. But what I want to do, I'm going to add the ceiling now, I think. I'm going to add like a full ceiling. I'm not going to cheap out on it. It's just glass, and you know, I'm not going to be short on that anytime soon. So let's not cheap out on this. And I've got some. Ugh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, that's what I want. Got some of that. Yeah, right. We'll make the village in a minute, and you'll see what I mean by making the village. You may know this already. You may be, well, if you're an avid watcher, this is probably pretty painful for you. I need it in the middle one. He always says 1, 2, and then 1, and then 2. So I think I can do another layer around the outside here first. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, no, no. Got a bit overzealous with that one, I think. But we'll see how we get on. Because obviously this place needs to be lit up. don't want like zombie spawning on the inside of here. Oh no, I'm doing a second layer. No, what am I doing? What am I doing? I tell you what I need to do. This is going to be annoying, but I'm going to need to do this. Yeah, I did. I thought I'd put my hoe away. Now I need to get it out. Could have just done this in the first place. But anyway. Cool. So basically, what he says is enough light is basically you go 1, 2, and then put that there. Oh, that's alright. I haven't messed up. Yeah. Oh. I literally was about to say I haven't messed up yet. That can stay there for a second. It is just glass. I think here. That's where I messed up. So I think you're going to need one there, and we're going to need one there, and we're going to need one here. Cool. There we go. This should be more than enough light now. These give off 14, I think. And that diminishes by 1 in each direction. Cool, there we go. I would rather have sea lanterns, but I'm not clearing a thing anytime soon. That was annoying me. Everyone's got the their own way of laying out their hotbars. Right, so that's this bit done. Now what we need to do is I could do some ladders. I've got tons of ladders. Don't maybe make more ladders. On the outside of here, direct center. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So we need to make a 3x7 hole. So I'm gonna need ladders. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back with ladders. So we need to go down by 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then... Now, he does 6 doors. I'm going to do 9 just to be safe. I'm actually... I want to mine all this out. Give me a second. Okay. We need, I'll tell you what I am going to do. Light this place up so we get nothing spawning down here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, I don't know the specifics of it, but apparently, A, you need light to class this as a village, and B is you need a villager down here. If you don't have a villager down here, this is not a valid village. So eventually we will get a villager down here. I think off screen I'm going to come back and I'm going to make this place look more like the sandstone. But for now, and because of the speed of the video, I'm going to do what I can, show you what I've done, and then next episode maybe I'll show you what I've done. And then what we need to do just whoops. That right. So now there's light going down there. We just need a villager down there. This is actually done now. So what happens is we'll get a couple of villagers into here. They'll start breeding. They'll start farming and start breeding. And then once they breed, you'll get a little guy. He'll run over to here. He'll drop down in here. The water will carry him. It will carry him into this patch of... Oh, that's an issue, isn't it? Okay, I'll sort that out. I'll have a look. This might need to be one more over, actually. I think this might need to be one more over. And I just noticed one thing. You need a piece. You need a pane of glass there, so the big guys don't fall down there. So the big villagers don't fall in. So basically, the idea is that the little villager goes in there. He gets pushed along into here, and he bobs up and down in here. Bobs up and down, up and down. This needs to be one lower as well. or I put another. I'll put another one in there so I can see them better. I think that's a better idea. So if I just do it like this. There we go. So, yep, the villager, the little baby villager, he'll bob up and down here, and then he'll get big. His head will hit this, and then he'll float up. And then what happens is, basically, if you don't want any more villagers, you can shut that off, and the villager will actually suffocate in this area, because he won't be able to move up, so he'll just suffocate. And that means that even though you'll be getting babies, they'll be getting killed, because you don't want too many villagers building up. Eventually, you'll hit the limit on how many villagers, how many entities, the entity limit, which is 25, and they'll start dying anyway, suffocating, and also it'll just lag the place out. So you don't want any of that. So yeah, this is actually done. I am gonna now. I need to get villagers into here, and that's going to be quite the task. And I think that might be a task for the next episode. I think we've done a lot this episode. We got this set up, and we've got that set up. That looks way better. It looks so much cooler, doesn't it? You can see it from a real big distance. So, yeah, I'm going to do a flyover just to remind us all what the place is looking like. Put all that stuff away when I get back. And I'll spruce this sort of place up in my own time, so I don't waste your time doing the mundane sort of things like that. Again, Impulse SV's video will be in the description below. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that works. That looks quite nice. Look at all these. I don't want to get too close. They hit me with arrows sometimes. Boom, 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 boom. Great. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I think we're on our way to get our iron farm done. And in the meantime, I'll get some. Maybe get some village. Actually, I'll tell you what. In between episodes, I'll get some village in there because that's super boring to watch. It's just me putting villagers in minecarts and throwing them into a certain place. Like, do you really want to watch that? So, so I will say thank you very much for watching. If you like this, then click the like button and subscribe if you want to see more. All those good YouTubey things that we're supposed to say. I'm really glad to be back, and I'm really looking forward to making this base awesome. And I think it's about time that we did. Ooh, that was close. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, folks. Again, and thank you for your patience because I've been away for so long. It means a lot to me that you've come back to have a watch. And I'll see you next episode. Bye. Ooh. Okay, I'll see you next episode, folks. Bye.